Hey guys, this is Balu from Balu Prime and once again welcome you all back for an exciting tutorial. In this tutorial, let us see how we can create this kind of animation effect in Adobe After Effects using Trapcode. This kind of effect can be used for hologram effect also. So we need a third party plugin which is a Trapcode from Red Giant. So I hope you got that plugin. But before going to this tutorial, if you end up liking this tutorial, please click on that like button, do share this content, and if you are new to this channel, consider subscribing my channel and support me. So further without any ado, let's start this. So here we are in After Effects. Now let's begin this by creating a new composition. Further click on this new composition, go to this preset options. I am selecting HD1080 with a frame rate of 24 and duration of 10 seconds. Hit OK. Now let us create a new solid layer for Trapcode form. So for that, go to this layer options, new, create a solid. Let me rename this to form and hit OK. Now come to this effects and presets panel. If you're not finding this effects and presets, go to this window and enable effects and presets and look for form. So select this form in Trapcode and drop it onto this form layer. So we got these particles here. Now come to this project panel once again. Now let us import some OBJ sequence onto this project panel. So if you want to know how to convert an FBX format into OBJ, please click on the card above to find how to download 3D characters and how to convert them into OBJ sequence. Or else you can use the same OBJ sequence which I am using in this tutorial. I will be leaving that download link in the description. You can download it from there. Now let us import that one onto this project panel. For that, right click on this project panel, import file. So here you can see this is the OBJ sequence and it has got, I think, 248 frames. So select this first OBJ file and click on this import. Make sure that this option is checked in, OBJ file for 3D plugin sequence. Enable that one and click import. So we got this OBJ files here. Now select this and drop it onto the timeline just below the form layer. Now hide it out. Before that, let me make it here till here. Press N on the keyboard for end frame, right click, trim contour area. Okay. Now hide out this OBJ sequence layer, select this form layer, come to this effects control panel, expand this base form options, and in base form change this to OBJ model, and here in OBJ settings in 3D model select that OBJ sequence. Okay. So once we select, we got our OBJ sequence here in wireframe mode. So let me increase this size to 800. Okay. Now come to this particle size. Let me reduce the size to 1. Fine. Now let me show you. Press 0 for ramp preview. Okay, nice. Now if you want to change the color of this, just click on this color and select your preferred one here, or else you can apply gradient also. So let me show you that. Select this 4 color gradient and simply drop it onto this form. You can see this gradient color is applied. So I will be leaving this only in order to make this a bit brighter. So let me go to this, let me check it, glow, select this glow and drop it onto this form again. Okay, now glow radius, let me change to 25. If you want to change this gradient colors also, you can change them here. I will be leaving like this only. Nice. Now let us create a new solid layer. So again go to this layer, a new solid. Now change this solid color to somewhat like purple kind, preferred choice here, and hit OK. Now click on this ellipse tool, select that ellipse tool, hold shift key and mask it out. So we got this one here. Now select this solid layer, come to this effects and presets and look for radial fast blur. Select this radial fast blur and drop it onto this solid layer. Now let me change this position to center. Here you can see, let me change this anchor point to center and let me increase the radius to 90. Okay, so here you can see we got this light effect. Now to this amount options in radial fast bar, beyond the first frame, enable keyframe of this amount, change the value to 0. Now move 10 frames forward, hold shift key and page down to move 10 frames forward and change this to 90. Now again hold shift key, page down and change it to. Now select all the keyframes. Now select this layer, press U on the keyboard for keyframes. Select all the keyframes, press F9 to easy ease them. Now hold Alt key and click on this stopwatch kind here. Now click on this, go to property and select loop out. Now hit enter. So here you can see we got this kind of animation. If you want to increase the speed of this, so select all the keyframes, hold Alt key. Now select the last keyframe and simply move it like this. So we will get a bit fast animation here now. Nice. Now select this solid layer, duplicate it 6 times. So either you can use Ctrl+D or else go to this edit and duplicate. So select this solid layer, duplicate it 6 times. 3, 6. Okay. Now select this, let me place it one by one. Now let us change the color of this. So select this solid layer and go to this layer option, solid settings, and select your preferred color here. Use your preferred color. Nice. Now select all these solid layers, bring it below to this OBJ sequence or form. Okay, so these are all behind this 3D OBJ sequence. Now let us play this. Okay, fine. Now select all these solid layers, right click, pre-comp them, move all attributes and hit OK. Nice, come back. Now make another 3 to 4 copies of this pre-comp. So Ctrl+D and position it here. Okay, now again Ctrl+D, again position it here. Ctrl+D and again. Okay. Now let us bring some variation in this lighting also. So select this pre-comp, move it here a bit. Again select this pre-comp, move it here a bit like this. Okay. So we'll get some variation here. Nice. Now again create a solid layer or layer, a new solid. Let me rename this to floor. Color, let me change this to gray and hit OK. Now enable 3D option for that. If you're not finding this 3D option, click on this toggle switches, you will get that enable 3D. Now press R on the keyboard, come to this X rotation and rotate it here -90 and bring it downward here like this and increase the scaling and in this way also. Okay. Now let us add some shadow to this. So I will be using the shadow from Red Giant VFX. Drop this, select this shadow and drop it onto our form layer. Now adjust the shadow. Let me adjust the shadow here. So in this way we can create this kind of effect, animation effect in Adobe After Effects. So I hope you guys have learned something new from this tutorial. If you have learned anything new from this, please like, share and subscribe my channel and support me. So we'll meet in the next video. Until then, signing off. Take care. Bye.